Hello everybody, on the road and recovery, Adrian Cox here. I hope you're well. I'm just coming from Heathrow Airport at the Radisson Hotel. I have a flight tomorrow, not very early, at midday actually, but I've got to be at the airport at 9, which is fine. Anyway, I thought I'd get back into doing the last few videos I've done have sort of been a kind of on the road, where I am, what's my day-to-day kind of thing, but I just wanted to get back onto a kind of set pattern and answer some of the questions that some people have asked. And I'll tell you what, it's been really nice is of recent, I've been meeting face to face with people who aren't in recovery, or they're still drinking, or they haven't got a problem with drinking, but they've been watching these videos, which is very nice, and thanks for all watching them. But they said that they've actually started to it's a kind of insight, and never really realised what it is like to be complete in total sobriety. And I guess it's something that if you don't know about it, you don't. If you're not someone who's in that world, or knows anyone who's in recovery, in a close, you might know people who are in recovery and go, "Oh, that's good. Yeah, they don't drink anymore." I've had many people say that to me over the past. It's like, "Oh, well, it's all right. You cracked the drinking." What do you mean I cracked the drinking? It's like, oh, well, you managed to knock drinking on the head. And that's where they think it ends, but it doesn't. And I'm not asking for praise or anything like that. I'm just saying that it's something that you have to work on all the time. That's why people say, you have to work on your recovery forever, because it changes. You can't get complacent with it. You have to work on it. And that's what you just have to do that. That's how it is. If you're in recovery, you'll totally understand that. But one of the things I was saying, there's a great, my friend who's actually living a life in sobriety, but without having gone into hit rock bottom, which is a wonderful thing, which I've been trying to say to people. It's like, you don't, and I saw a few memes today even, just saying, I reshared it, like, you don't have to hit rock bottom to get into this way of life, because it's a really good one. You're really focused, and you really, if you're not worried about drinking or taking drugs or doing all that, you've got all this extra time to do stuff. Anyway, what I was saying was that stopping drinking, whether you're an alcoholic or whether you're not an alcoholic, stopping something for a lifetime till the end of whatever your thoughts are on it, is, I spoke to someone the other day. I said, would you say that you have a drink problem? They said, no. I said, do you drink a lot? I said, no, not at all. Tonight I might have 3 or 4, and, I might not drink for the next 2 days, and then have a few. I said, all right. I said, and you reckon you could knock it on the head pretty easy? And they were like, oh, yeah, I could stop if I don't have a drink, it's fine. I'm not, I've got to have a drink. I said, right, now think that you can't have a drink ever again. It was like, oh no, I'd find that really hard. So that sort of shows you the kind of power that booze. Let's just talk about alcohol for a moment. That shows you the power that this thing. And there was that's what I was saying. My friend who told me, who reminded me of a great documentary by Adrian Charles. It's Drinkers Like Me, and it's basically talking about, it's saying, if he was to fill in the form of, are you an alcoholic? No, everything's fine. Yeah, I have a few drinks here, I have a few drinks there, but that kind of thing but if you took it all away, oh no, I couldn't do that. And it's alcohol's so socially accepted, and it's like my friend Jack, he said to me, it's like, alcohol, the only drug that you have to have an excuse for why you're not taking it, which is mad. And so it's, what I'm trying to say with this is it's been really nice talking to people who not because I needed the respect, but it's nice that they've said, oh my God, I've seen another side of what it's like to be sober, and like, I've got massive respect for that. How do you do it? It's crazy. And I've also been trying to explain to someone else, if you can do that, and you're in those situations, I know a lot of people who don't drink and they don't put themselves in that situation because it's a major trigger for them, and that's, you do whatever you have to do. That's, you soon learn that you do whatever it is you have to do. But I find that I can be around all my triggers. But if they, if it did get too much, I would just simply fuck off, and I have no guilt in fucking off. I do all the nice things, like tonight where I am. I just checked into a nice hotel. I would never have ever. Like I said, I would never have ever gone, oh, I'm not going to spend 80 quid, I'd rather spend that on drinking. So your morals, and not your morals, your, what you put, what's the word? Anyway, whatever you put first, what's that bloody word? I can't think of it. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, I've been travelling all day. Whatever your thing is, you put it first. Oh, I can't remember the word. Let me think of the word. Priorities. Yeah, your priorities change. So, and it's so nice when you start doing things and you don't, something like a night before going on a plane. I would have gone out and spent 100 quid on the piss. I would have probably bought 2 grams of coke, and then the next morning I'd be up really late, wake up, feel shit, get to the airport, spend more money in the pub, and deny myself a nice hotel to stay. But what I'm saying is that I'm getting so much nice feedback, and I want to say thank you to the people for that. But that, even if you're not, like, it's fucking hard shit for everyone. It's not just people struggling with alcohol. It's like this is a hard thing to do anyway. So if you are someone, this is the point I'm getting to. If you are someone who's thinking, I'm thinking of stopping drinking, but it's so daunting, and I never thought that. Honestly, it's daunting, but it is so worth it. It might be daunting and it might be hard work, but it's all possible. All of it is possible, and I just want to say that it's not just hard for one person. It's not like, oh, why is this so hard for me to understand this? It's hard for fucking everybody or anybody who was put in this situation. Unless you're somebody who simply never, ever had a drink. If you've never been to the pub, never had a drink, no, I tried it once, didn't like it. That's a different thing. That's a different thing to someone being sober in that capacity, to someone who is an addict and sober. But then, alcohol's been made so... that's what it says at the start of the Adrian of Drinkers Like Me. It said, if alcohol was invented today and put out on the market, it would be an illegal substance. And there you go. I mean, that says it all, really. But anyway, I just want to say, anyone who is looking at themselves and thinking, I might stop... and looking at it going, oh my God, this is so daunting. Other people must be so easy for other people. Because I've heard people say that, oh yeah, but it was probably all right for you because you were told that you had to have a hip replacement. No, it wasn't all right for me. I had to have a hip replacement and still deal with the fact that I was a raging alcoholic and had to quit drinking. But it's hard for everybody. As I just said, basically I put that question forward to someone who doesn't really drink or doesn't drink a lot or wouldn't be a big drinker or whatever. But the prospect of not drinking ever again, really, I said, really think about it. And he said, yeah, actually, that would be very hard and I don't think I could do it. So, I mean, there's the proof in the pudding, isn't it? Anyway, look, folks, I feel like I'm talking over myself, and I hope that someone can take something from this, as I always say. But I'm off to Mexico City, so I'm going to catch up with you when I get out to Mexico, because there's some more questions that people have been asking. So, but I hope you're all well, and it's lovely to see you all. Bye-bye.